Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. This is a new moon in Virgo. It's a solar eclipse, I think. Yeah, we've got a solar eclipse, and I think there's a lot going on because I felt a shift today. I 100% felt a shift. We've got Mercury in Libra, we've got Saturn in Pisces, we've got Neptune in Aries, Pluto is in Aquarius, Uranus is in Gemini, and they're all in retrograde. But I definitely felt a shift today. I mean, for a few nights, I've not been sleeping well, but like the sleep that I've had some mad dreams. Last night, I had a dream. Well, it was like this morning, and I seen a word written on a piece of paper, and it said kidnapping. Now, I don't want to scare anybody. That's what I seen. Seen them words, kidnapping. Um, yeah, we're going to get into this and see what's what. It is a bit later than usual, but it's took me all day. I had to take CBD. I couldn't even get up this morning. My knee, that was agony. But, yeah, CBD's work. Took 3 different kinds. This is the new moon. The time is for seeking new opportunities. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. Yeah, today I've really looked after myself. Oh, yeah, I had my morning shake. Well, I had 2 of them, and I put like turmeric, black pepper, coconut oil in, to help with my inflammatory, and then I had a smoothie for my dinner, and then I had soup, all just healthy soup for my tea, and I'm gonna have some more soup for my supper. But yeah, I'm gonna have a full week just looking after myself. I do anyway. I'm not, but sometimes I do slip up. Like it was my birthday, so I'd have some espresso martinis, and alcohol doesn't serve me well. It's not good for me. We've got new moon here, fresh beginnings. The new moon signifies the start of a new cycle, new beginnings, and a time to plant new seeds. This card represents the fresh energy of new beginnings and encourages you to set new intentions and manifest your deepest desires. New moon in Virgo, the earth's practicality. Mimi, what are you doing? I know what you're after. This is a time for practicality, organisation, and attention to detail. Use Virgo's energy to focus on your goals and plan for success. The partial solar eclipse. This is the light in the shadows. Embrace the shadows and use the energy of the eclipse to illuminate what needs to be seen. Oh, I definitely felt a breakthrough today. I really did. Yesterday was, no. I've had my family here all weekend. We've had such a really nice time. My grandkids, it was so beautiful just having them here. They were just so happy. Mimi, come on then, because you want to get on this jet with Nana. Are you going to say hello? Going to say hello? Yeah. Hiya, everybody. I've got a new deck that I got for my birthday, and I also got another Moonology deck. I'm not going to, I haven't picked the cards out of it. I'm going to just shuffle them. But I picked this deck up. This has been shuffled. Oh, I just split on the King of Wands. But I've seen the Star. I've seen the Fool. I've seen the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Moon, and the Sun, and the Lovers. So, I don't know what kind of reading this is, but it could mean a new relationship. We will find out. So we will get in and ask Spirit, and see what is in the energy. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective what they need to see right now in this new moon in Virgo. Thank you. We love you. Strength. Yeah. Strength. Oh, look, we've got the hermit as well. It's like, and the hierophant. Taking a deeper look at something here. You know, taking a deeper look. It could be even be at an organisation here. This is a spiritual teacher. Advice. This is retreat, meditation, inner light, courage, bravery, and vulnerability. You know, sometimes, I just split it on justice, truth, balance, integrity, and fairness. You know, I feel like some kind of, I like how the blue. I mean, this is a pink deck, but look, I like how the blue. Remind me of, what's it called? Honestly, I'm sure I'm getting, what is it, amnesia? Not Smurfs. Oh, I've seen a tower. Spirit. No, what was that thing called? Oh, you know what I'm on about. Them blue people. Oh, I've got struggle here. Struggle, lack, and insecurity. Somebody could be feeling that. You know, so you've got to come out of that mindset. Because a lot of people think, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that. Stop thinking that what you don't have and look at what you do have. You know, and that's what brings in abundance. We've got the death card here. It says change, transformation, and threshold. Can't even speak properly. That you can tell everything's retrograde. You see? Oh, I've had a lovely time. It's been the best birthday, honestly. It's been absolutely amazing. Beautiful food, beautiful company, drink, presents. Oh, Six of Swords, moving on, leaving difficulties behind. I'm feeling that this could be the energy here. You know, I'm seeing change. I'm seeing change. It's sticking out here. Change, transformation, thresholds again. So yeah, could be moving on. You know, things. You know, when these new moon hits, especially when it's a solar eclipse as well. You know, things happen. Things shift. There's a shift in the energy. Yeah, we've got a spiritual awakening here, redemption and karma, judgment here. Sometimes you have to call judgment on people, places, and things. You know, it's got to be up to you to be able to stop things. You know, just throw things away, give them away or whatever. You know, throw bad habits away. People, yeah, just people as well. Sometimes you have to just like leave people behind. You've got to do it for yourself. You know, I just seen Ten of Cups here. Dreams come true, happily ever after. And you know, the other day, because I didn't do a reading, but I wanted to do a reading yet, and there was two cards left out of the deck, and it were Ten of Cups. Oh, what else were it? I can't remember now. There were two cards, and I found them on the floor. We've got choosing wisely, a reality versus illusion, yeah. And we've got this star, inspiration, hope, and divine wisdom. You know, sometimes you have to let go of something old to get something new. Whether that is people, places, or things. But I'm feeling a good thing about this new energy. We've got a six of Pentacles here. It says giving, receiving, charity, and equity. You know, equity is much better than equality because not everybody. You say, oh, equality. Like if you give everybody, like if there was a group of people that they all have different needs, and you gave that group of people all the same amount of money, that's not equality. You know, it's equality. It's not equity. You know, because somebody could probably need less, but somebody could need more. You know, it depends what they need. Ah, look at this. Power, magic, ritual, and manifestation. I feel like, yeah, something being made fair here. And it's something to do with dreams coming true. Something being made fair. Maybe this is something that you're manifesting. Something you're leaving the past behind here, letting go. That's what this is all about, this new moon. You have to be, you know, if you get on that wave that's coming in, you know, things can progress and move forward. We've got perseverance, persistence, and holding ground. You know, this is like a protection thing. This is standing up for yourself. This is standing up for yourself. And we've got, look, this is an investment here. This is the Ace of Pentacles, material gain and opportunities, big dreams, planning and visualization. You know, there's something here. Planning. Spirit's like, yeah, this is something that's within your grasp. There's something here that's in somebody's grasp. Well, all of us, you know, this is a collective reading. But there's something here, big dreams, you know, dream big. What is it? What did they say? Look, inspiration, hope and divine wisdom, star, healing energy, star energy as well. This is what aim for the moon, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're going to land upon amidst the stars. Heavenly spirit, heavenly angels. There's something here, something big, something good. Multitasking, flexibility, and priorities here. Yeah, so it could be entrepreneur kind of, you know, thing. Yeah, collaboration, critique, group work. It could be, you know, planning together. You know what's that saying? No man is an island. But sometimes you can do it. Yeah, we've got the fool with the strength. It's like, yes, but it's like having the strength here. Beginnings, leaps of faith, innocence and trust, having the courage here, the bravery and the vulnerability. I feel like Spirit's like saying, yeah, all you got to do is have faith. Lead by faith and not by sight, or something like that. That's what I'm picking up there. I'm feeling like somebody has got the strength, the courage. Yeah, it's just having the courage sometimes to take that leap of faith. Yeah, and we've got resilience, stay in the course here. Taking that leap of faith. Sometimes it is all you've got. It's like that trust fall kind of thing that I feel. You know, like Spirit's like trust. If you've got a desire, a dream, and it's like, yeah, like Spirit's like saying you can manifest this. This can come true. This dream can come true. Dream big. You know, a lot of people don't dream big because they think, oh, well, I'm never going to be able to do it. Not with that attitude. Not with that attitude. You know, I feel like that's why, you know, honestly, even in relationships, right? Like you'll see, like it's usually the men who are not all that have the more confidence, you know, like to go ask a beautiful woman out. You know, if there's a beautiful woman, like, and you think, why is she with that guy? Because he probably had the guts to go out there and get it. Whereas, you know, somebody who's all vain and who knows that they're all, you know, all that. Well, look, victory, recognition, and validation here. Yeah, I feel like that sometimes, you know, the people. What is it like? There's people full of confidence, and then there's others full of doubt. We've got conflict here, competition, power struggles. You know, this could be, or there will be competition, especially if it's you know, a big dream. But Spirit's like, yeah, there could be conflict here. There could be competition, but it's arguments. Yeah, but there's victory here, recognition and validation. It's here. I feel like Spirit's like saying, let go. Look, we've got the High Priestess, intuition, divine feminine, mysteries. I feel like, you know, you listening to your intuition. If you get that little niggle feeling inside that, you know, you want to go for something, that's your intuition telling you, yeah, it's right. Just don't be going kidnapping people. That dream. Kidnapping. Honestly, that's what word I've seen written on a piece of paper. Or somebody might be getting done for that. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, why did they both come out in reverse? Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've got the Emperor with the Devil, the shadow side here. Breaking chains here. It could be because, you know, with this coming out in reverse, this could be another person. What I was saying. Somebody who wants to be in control. An Emperor, somebody who wants to be in control. You know, or they are in control. But with the Devil there, this is somebody with, you know, it could have something to do with that dream. But with this in reverse, seeing these in reverse. Yeah, it could be a Two of Cups. So, could it be a past relationship? You know, the way I see it fall, this could be a look, King of Wands. We've got look the Moon, Judgment with this King of Wands. Illusion here, spiritual, you know, spiritual awakening, redemption, karma. Somebody could be receiving karma here, unseen. Yeah, it's coming. Look, forward momentum. Somebody's karma's coming in. You know, this, sometimes all you need to do is get out of the way. You know, you can be in the way of somebody's karma. You know, if you're around somebody, especially who's in that low vibrational energy, somebody who's controlling, you can be in the way of their karma, you know, because you could have served your karma. You could have served your, you know, past karma. There's hard work, dedication, skill, and talent here. I feel like somebody's very good at something. Somebody's an hard worker. Somebody has a skill. Somebody has a talent. Take that as it resonates. Yes, justice is here. Truth, balance, integrity, and fairness. Things will be balanced out. Things will have to be made fair. I feel like, so, oh, look, you see, there's a completion here, end of a difficult cycle. This is over. Whatever this art was in the past, you know, it's time to let it go. I feel like, you know, there's something happened here. And I feel like somebody's put in the work. You're putting in the work. Putting in the work. Innovative, insightful, and logical. I mean, this could be you. We've got the Queen of Wands here with the man, patience, perspective, surrender, and we've got creativity, nurture, and the Divine Mother here. I feel like somebody's very creative, somebody's passionate, somebody's inspirational, you know, somebody's inspiring, somebody's got a gift here. And it could be anything, it could be in creativity, it could be in, you know, a spiritual gift. We've got home, security, stability, and ceremony here. And it's like 11:11. We've got the Temperance Angel, harmony, moderation, and right action. The Temperance Angel is here, so I feel like something being balanced out here, and I feel like it's regarding the past, but they came out in reverse. So I feel like this is leaving the past behind. You know, being protected from the past. And I see in the Page of Wands, it says adventurous, curious, and excited about life. This could be you. You know, once you close that door, once you close that door on the past, another door opens right in front of you. But you have to let go because the past will keep people there. It's like, you know, if you find yourself, your thoughts wandering to things in the past, or, you know, it's okay. I feel like it's fine to reminisce, yeah. You just don't stay there. Just don't stay there. Reminisce, have a laugh, yeah, but don't feel like, don't remembering bad things. Just remember the good things. This was a Ten of Swords. You see, this is over. It's ended. Spirit's like, no, it's gone. Whatever was in the past is gone now. It's completion. This is the end of it. It's an end of a difficult cycle, and it's regarding something in the past. You know, it could have been a childhood. It could have been, you know, something to do with a childhood friend. We've got Ace of Cups, self-love, self-care, art opening. This could be healing as well, you know, like could be inner child healing, putting your love, you know, you might not have grown up in a home full of love. I don't know your story, but with the Ace of Cups here, I feel like this is your time to choose you, Spirit says. Time to choose you. Yeah, I feel like you went through a lot here. We've got the Nine of Wands, resilience, stay in the course. It's like, you know, you went through it. You've made it. You're here. Pat yourself on the back. And I'm going to have a look at the Moonology because I feel like have faith in your dreams. And this is on the waxing crescent moon. And it's not going to be far away. This will be next week, this. Having faith in your dreams. A new start is coming. Look at that new moon. A new start is coming. Have faith in your dreams. I feel like Spirit is really reaching out to somebody here. Yeah, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your abilities. You know, sometimes we just need a bit of inspiration. Your dreams need a practical plan. We've got the full moon in Taurus here. So there needs to be a plan here. It's like, yeah, it's all right having the dreams, but you need to write them down. This is how we manifest them. Keep daydreaming as well. Daydreaming is manifesting, you know. The mind is a powerful thing. Very powerful. We've got prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So we've got the full moon in Taurus and new moon in Taurus. Prosperity is lies ahead. This is a positive reading. Show the world the real you. So like spirit wants you to show the world the real you. You know, sometimes you don't even know who the real you is because if you've been through this Ten of Swords and all this, you know, this conflict, you know, sometimes it's like being reborn, you know, having that being born again. Let me have a look. I'm gonna have a look at the magical spirit because I feel it. Something could be reach out to the potential that is calling for you. Future, highest self, and quantum, the portal of adventure, ancestors calling. Yeah, so your ancestors probably calling you. Look, come on, it's this way. We've got yin and yang. I am in divine flow and move in alignment to unity, balance, energy, and manifestation. That we are duality, you know, we are yin and yang. It's like we need to have that balance because if you're, you know, if you're all yin, there's not going to be a balance. You need to have some yang. You know, you need to have that duality, and so do males. You know, because if you ain't got no yang, you're never going to understand a masculine. You're never going to understand a man or where he's coming from. Same with a man. If he ain't got any yin at all, and he's all masculine, you know, oh, I'm all masculine, and you cannot understand a woman's sensitive side. You know, like a man has to tap into that sensitive side, like a woman has to tap into that strength to understand each other. Or there would be a power struggle, you know. Maybe that's why we're seeing the Emperor with the Devil. That is like a power struggle, that's like somebody who's too young. Be patient, it will come. The sun. Manifestation, again, power. I do not know what that says. 11, 11. It says 11, 11. Be patient, it will come. And this is number 11. Be patient, it will come. Could be a dark night of the soul, yeah. Look, transformation and awakening tower. Sometimes we have to go through a dark night of the soul, and that dark night of the soul, because that's the healing for whatever you've been through. It's like leaving it behind, you know, tapping in, you know, letting go, like acknowledging the wounds. You know, it's like I was saying it to my daughter today. It's like it's even though we weren't the ones who hurt us, you know, we are the ones who have to heal us. You know, we've got to take responsibility, even though somebody else did that, did a Ten of Swords or whatever. You know, it's like we take responsibility. If you're going to stay there, that's it. Victim mentality. I trust in my power to manifest my desires. This says masculine energy, so maybe somebody might be a bit yin, and they need to tap into the masculine yang energy to make a balance. You know, standing on your own 2 feet as well. There's a lot of, sometimes you can get, there's, you know, excuse me, confirmation. There could be some women that can't survive on their own, they need a man. That means they ain't got no yang, they ain't got no balance. You need to be whole on yourself. So when you meet somebody else and they're whole, two wholes come together. You don't get two halves and come together to make it all. That doesn't make sense. It says, now is the time for you to fully realize that just like the sun, you are a powerful creator. Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. We are all reflections of nature and possess qualities of the sun, characteristics of the ultimate potential of the healed masculine yang energy. Are you tapping into this center of unlimited creative energy and power? It's available to you. Now is a potent time for you to take physical and metaphysical action on your desires. They are moving closer to you. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing, which cause stagnation. Feel, embody, express. If you have pulled this card, it could also be a sign that you have been harnessing your yang energy and the fruits of your labor are very ripe. You have done well, and it's time to trust in your efforts. You have balanced your energies of masculinity and femininity, and it has unlocked so much power within you. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Manifestations are coming. Solar deities such as Egyptian Ra, meaning sun, have been worshipped since antiquity. Ra was known as the self-created one who embodied the life-giving sun. Symbolically, many yogis do sun salutations on waking every day, an energizing sequence of poses that honors and imitates our star. Manifestation and answer. Take some time to invite and channel this power into your existence. Face towards the sun and deeply breathe its pulsating force into your being. Hold this breath while you visualize and feel your mind, body, and spirit radiating with invigorating energy, sparkling, energizing, and electrifying you all the way to your fingertips. When you're ready to exhale, feel fatigue, self-doubt, and powerlessness leaving your being. Visualize a weak, dull energy evaporating and dispersing away from you. Intuitively repeat this process as needed. So it's like about letting that go. This is part of this healing, this self-love. Just letting it go. It's like, no, this no longer serves me now, this energy. Let it go. Let that self-doubt go. You've got any kind of self-doubt, any kind of worry, you just give it up to the Most High. Say, I'm not carrying this. you know, that's it. It's just self-doubt. It's not, I don't feel like, it's just something that can be worked on and something that you don't have to carry around with you. It's too heavy. We've got the emergence of hope here. Faith, trusting in a divine plan, all is well, and patience. Again, the emergence of hope, number 44, master number. So trust, just having trust and having that hope, hoping for a better day, hoping that things will turn out, keeping that positive mindset. I think somebody might have been frozen for a time, I feel like there's been somebody could have been stuck, having some non-action, and I feel like this could be the shift. This now could be the shift that you need to get, ride that wave, get out. The consequence of fear. I was just thinking about fear as well. I was thinking face everything and rise. Contraction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecies. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's like fear. It's just a feeling, really. It is. It's a doubt. It's a worry. It's like, yeah, it's either face everything and run, or fear everything and run, or face everything and rise. So I feel like this is what it is. Yeah, having this faith, trusting in the divine plan, all is well, and having this patience that everything, we've got grace within the chaos. You've got to look for the grace within the chaos. Sometimes things could feel like chaotic, especially when everything's in retrograde as well, But I feel like it's just, like I said, riding that wave, going with the flow, having the patience. Just have a little patience. Look, we've got order in the forest, releasing resentments, cleansing and making amends. We might need to make amends. This is number 11 again. We've got 11 and 11. And that is number 30. We've got a call here to transformation, metamorphosis, the in-between. You could be, you see the caterpillar goes into that cocoon, yeah, and stays there for a while. before transforming into something so beautiful and so amazing. I just got that feeling, my stomach just flipped, and I feel like somebody might be afraid of taking that step, but I feel like Spirit's like, no, you can do this. You can leave this past behind. You can take this leap of faith. You have the strength inside you. There's victory is here. You can, whatever this was, yeah, with this competition or whatever it is with this argument, this conflict, yeah, I feel like somebody's worked hard on this. You know, I really do. I feel like you've worked hard on it. You know, your home, I feel like somebody could like, you know, like being at home, you know, or you could be, your home can be your sanctuary. It can either be your hell or it can be your sanctuary. It's up to you. If your home is your hell, why is it? Is there somebody there that shouldn't be there that's making it hell? We've got all the blessings everywhere, gifts from the universe and synchronicities. We've just been talking about synchronicities. We've got 1111 here. We've just got 44. This is 30 and 32 here. Gifts from the divine, from the universe. All the blessings everywhere. Sometimes you know the gifts people don't even see them because they're not looking. Anything else happening, Spirit? It says letting go of stories here. Letting go of stories, surrendering attachments, releasing unconscious patterns. So it is, yeah, you know, sometimes we just get stuck in ways. And I feel like letting go of stories, you know, like it could even be, you know, that the stories we tell ourselves, the lies we tell ourselves. We've got the true source of power here. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. Yeah, I feel like the true source of power here is within here. It's it's in the mind. It's all in the head. That's what I'm getting here. Look, we've got love and partnership, hope, collaboration and intimacy, power of dynamics, and it's hope. I'm feeling like Spirit's like, don't lose hope in love. Don't lose hope if that's what that you're out there looking for. Don't lose hope because it's there. It's right there. I can see it. Have I got two decks the same? Are you kidding me? Eh? I've got two decks the same. I'm going to have to give one away, aren't I? How have I got two decks the same? How's that happened? That is really strange because I have not bought another deck. I'm going to do a giveaway. Because look. How did that happen? I'm going to do a giveaway. I've got two decks the same. Honestly, I have never seen that before. This is double. Double whammy. Got self-love here. Now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind without feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. Yeah, I'm going to give that other deck away. I can't. Why would I have two decks the same? I don't get that. I just don't get it. I've never seen. It's really crazy. We've got to be proud here. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud. Yeah, look how far you've come. Don't look how far you've got to go. Think about everything that you've come through and pat yourself on the back. You know, treat yourself. We've got love here. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Yeah, because if you do everything out of love, you can never be wrong. You know, people don't understand, like, there is a big difference with love and lust and control, you know, but true love, like, you know, real love, it's never wrong. Love, what's that thing? It's love is kind, love is patient. You know that there's a thing in the Bible. I'm going to upload it. We've got Just Ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. So some, like some people don't realize that we are surrounded by our angels and ancestors and guides, and they don't realize, like, that they're just waiting for you to ask and acknowledge them. That's why I have an altar, put fresh fruit on there, put fresh, clean, filtered water. Oh, caregiver. It says, we are with you, and spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you receive care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So you could be a caregiver here. This one may resonate for you. If you are a caregiver, it could be, with people who are at the end of life. You know, so Spirit saying somebody could have been neglecting themselves here because you're focusing all your care onto others. You're neglecting your own and your own well-being as well. Yeah, so I'm going to do a giveaway with this. Light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So you could be like a light, like a moth to the flame, like people could be attracted to your light. It says study here. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study it again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind here. It could be something to do with study. And it could be that, look, we've got the animal kingdom. It could be learning something about animals. And we've got support here. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return, often because you need to learn more from these individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So this is support, and I'm seeing an egg here. We've got a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So this could be, you could be supported by your child. Your child could live with them, like me. It resonates for me, that one. Right, let's see what any spirit messages we've got. It says, trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. Yeah, trust, have faith, ask. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? It's not going to be a real long one, this, because it's quite late. But I've still got to finish my zodiac signs. Clarity here, 1313. You might have been seeing this number. It could be in your phone number, I don't know. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. Just ask. That's what that says, and this is saying ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Affirmation, loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Yeah, just ask. It says, make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. Yeah, you have, because the victory is here. Taking this leap of faith. I feel like somebody's got strength here, more strength than what they realise. This is why Spirit's wanting you to look at what you've been through. No, look how far you've come, not how far you've got to go. Oh, 0, 0, 0. Guidance. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning. Where one cycle ends, a new begins. Affirmation: I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Yes, you have got support, you have got guidance, even if it's not in this realm, it's there. Your ancestors, your guides, your passed on loved ones. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Yes, your best days are ahead of you. I can smell cooking. I think Amber's cooking. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Just a little bit longer, baby. Well, look, you are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Yeah, this is what it is. These dreams are something about manifesting them. You can't don't want to be at the end of your life and have regret, do you? If this is somebody who does look after people who get to the end of their life, you ask them about regrets. It's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this brand new energy, this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. I'll have a little look in here. I was going to go, and then Spirit's like, We've got the 7-star sisters here. Birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. Birthing creation. So you expressing your creativity, expressing what you're good at. I feel like somebody is, look, I discover who I am. Today I discover the riches that lie within me. I acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. As I learn who I am, I recognize the divine within me. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Look, in the inner earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings again. New beginnings, new solutions. Things being resolved, letting go of the past. We've got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Could have an epiphany, an awakening, The metamorphosis. You are not alone again. Isolation, physical connection, community. You're not alone, Spirit says. You see, I feel like somebody's ancestors are here. Somebody's ancestors are telling you, you are not alone. We have the inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I possess all the power I need to build a life of joy and harmony. Today, through my positive thoughts, words, and deeds, I create my own light. I understand that I can use the inner magic of intention to transform myself in the same way an alchemist transforms lead into gold. Today, I create happiness. Create happiness today. Yes, you are in control of your life. It's up to you. You wake up every day and you decide whether you're going to have a good day or a bad day. If you wake up and you feel like, oh, I'm in a bad mood, well, that's your choice. You are in charge of your feelings, your emotions. You're in charge of it all. You can change the script, write a new one. Got to spend more time outdoors. They are like trees planted along the riverbank, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they prosper in all they do. Psalms 1:3. I feel like your spirit is speaking to somebody. You prosper in all you do. I feel like someone's really got something good. Got a good thing going. A real good thing going. Yeah, yeah. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. I feel somebody could be an artist. This way could be, your creativity could come from. As doors are opening, you decide. Rewards and a wild card. Achievement. As I advance on the roads towards achievement, I discover my greatest strengths and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move towards the fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I am always in good company on this journey towards the light. So you have got good company, even yourself, and we've got together in the light. I give thanks for all who enter my life. I understand we are all exactly who and where we are supposed to be, and everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Every reaction someone draws from me is a gift from their soul to mine, meant to help free me from my inner conflicts. Today, by focusing on my own development rather than on others' faults, I become one with the divine. Yeah, focusing on yourself. We've got embracing the truth here, illusion. Embracing the truth, and we've got unconditional love. Today, I choose to see the light in everyone. I ask the divine in each being. I seek the divine in each being, and I accept others as they are. I bring compassion to all my brothers and sisters of the light. I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet. I join my soul with theirs so that we may grow together in universal love. Yeah, everyone's going through some, we're all here in it together. We're all going through, we might have going through different things at different times, but we're all here together right now on this planet at the same time. Yeah, and we should be helping each other, not hindering each other or pulling each people down, or judging others. You've got to see that we are all human beings, and people will come into our lives to teach us lessons, and we will teach them lessons just the same. But I'm going to leave this here right now because I'm getting a bit hungry. But I'll be back tomorrow, all being well. And yeah, hope this resonated for somebody and hope this helped someone. And I hope you have an absolutely marvelous moon day. I love you all. Take care. God bless, and I will see you soon.